All right, so here on number 7, 13 pi over 9. So what do we always do with pi? 180. Just pop in a 180. Pi is 180. Just pop it in. Now, you can just do the rest. You can just hit the buttons on your calculator. Some of your calculators will just handle that right away. If you need to do it by hand, 9 goes into 180 20 times, right? So we have 13 times 20. We can do that. We don't need a calculator. 2 times 13 is 26. Throw the 0 on the back. 260 degrees. And it's in degrees now. 260 degrees. That good? You just calculate or by hand. All right. I'm going to do easy stuff. I don't spend enough time on the hard stuff, so I'm going to try to not do that. So I'll go quick on this easy stuff. It's going to get harder in a bit. 259. So change that to radians real quick. Does that one have a pi on the scene right now? No. So I can't just pop in a 180 for pi because there is no pi. So you're going to have to do the whole multiply by a fraction thing. Y'all seeing that? Multiply by a fraction thing. This is over 1. Any whole number is really over 1. It's really the top of a fraction. I'm going to multiply by the pi 180 thing, right? Which way does it go, though? How do you know? You're always motivated by what you want to cancel. So what do I want to cancel? Degrees. Degrees. So the 180 goes down there, doesn't it? The pi goes up there. Not the other way, because I want degrees to cross cancel. I want out of degrees and into radians. So what does that give me? 259 pi over 180. Now, this one, notice they want decimal. So take your calculator, take 259 times pi, I'll do mine as well, divide by 180. And you're going to have to use the pi button. You'll have a pi button on your calculator somewhere. Find that, use that, because that's, I know you're probably thinking, well, can't I just do 3.14, because pi is 3.14? No, it's close to 3, there's more to it than 3.14. So you need more accuracy than that. So you have to use the actual pi button. So I use the pi button, I'm getting 4.52, it goes on and on, but they just want 2 places. 4.52. You able to get that? If you have trouble with the calculator, grab me after class. I always have 10 minutes between. I'm in the same room for the next class, so I'll be here for 10 minutes able to help. So come up, especially with calculator stuff, because each calculator is a little different. Be kind of an individual thing. Is that good there? Now, if you're ever doing a homework problem on Math Excel and you like say you type that in and you're like, it's telling me I'm wrong, I don't know why. Maybe you forgot to read the blue line, which says decimals, 2 places. Okay, let's try that real quick. Pi over 29. Pi over 29. They want you to convert. It's in radians. They want you to go to degrees. Is there a pi on the scene? Yeah. So just pop in a 180, right? Just pop a 180 right in the pi slot.
So what about where it says use 3.14159 for pi needed?
Yeah, as needed, we don't need it.
Okay.
Yeah. No, pi is 3.14159, whatever, but we need to convert to degrees right now. Yeah. So they're giving us information that'll be used for other, it's kind of confusing they said that, huh? I don't know if they're trying to trick. They're trying to, it seems like it, doesn't it? But they're not being very helpful for sure. Yeah, no, we need to go to, the reason is because we're going to degrees.
Right.
Yeah. So 180 divided by 29. You should calculate because they want a decimal. 2 places, 6.206 degrees, which rounds to 6.21, doesn't it? Remember how rounding works? I know that seems silly, like, not round. Well, it can be, you got to be clear. Second spot, you circle the spot you want to end in, you look 1 to the right. If it's 5 or more, you go up, right? So it's 6.21 degrees. That makes sense there? Okay, so here we have 5 pi over 4. They want us to show what it looks like. So remember what I said is they just made this up. They did, and they just started 0 degrees right there. They could have made it straight up for 0 like a clock, but they didn't. They said straight to the right is going to be 0, and everything comes from there. So if that's 0, where's 5 pi over 4? Well, I don't know. 5 pi over 4 is a radian thing. I don't think in radians too naturally. So let's convert it. You don't have to. If you naturally just sense radians, great. but I don't think most of you are probably in that boat. Instead, I'm going to convert this to degrees and then do it that way. So what do? Well, there's a pi on the scene. What do we always do? Stick in a 180, right where that pi was. And sorry, I'm being kind of scribbly. So this will become 5 times 180 degrees over 4. That good so far? In the pi slot, I put in 180. Question? What's that? Work the exercise without converting to degrees. Yeah, I'm not obeying their rules. Yeah, good point. I didn't see that. Yeah, no, I'm going to convert to degrees. 180 divided by 4, 225, 225. So it's 225 degrees. So where's that? Where's 225? Remember, straight up is 90. This is 180. Down here is 270, and then all the way around to 360. Right? It's 90. This is 90, 180, 270, 360, right? They each go by 90s. Yeah, so 225 is going to be somewhere over here, isn't it? Somewhere about like that. So that's where it's going to be, isn't it? From here to there, that opening is 225 degrees. Yeah, B, huh? Everybody good with that? See how that works? So I guess I'm not doing the problem the way they wanted. They want you to sense radians, which is great if you're real comfortable.
And then it's going to ask you what angle or which quadrant the angle is in.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Yeah, there's a part 2, isn't there? Mm-hmm. So the you guys know how the quadrants go?
Yeah.
Quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. Quadrants 1, so you start in the upper right, because that's where 0 is, and you go counterclockwise, because that's how the angles open up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. For the quadrant, that's in quadrant 3, isn't it? On that. All right. I'm going to keep moving. So negative 5 pi over 3. Let's convert again, even though they say don't convert. I'm going to disobey their rules and convert. So stick in a 180. Stick in a 180 for pi. You can just use your calculator, or you can do this one by hand. If you want to do it by hand, just divide first. 3 goes into 18 how many times? 3 times 6 is 18, right? So that would be 60. And then 5 times 6 is 30. Add the 0, it's minus 300. But use your calculator if you want to. So minus 300 degrees. I changed 2 degrees. Good so far? Now, where is that? If this is 0, it is. By definition, they made straight right 0 degrees. Okay? And when I go up, those are positive angles. So what am I going to do for negative angles?
Go down.
Going to go down, huh? So I'm going to go down. This will be negative 90. This will be negative 180. Negative 270. Yeah, just going the opposite way. Does that make sense? Negative angles just start by going down instead of up. So I start by going down instead of up. So I go down 90, down 180, down 270. Where's down 300? A little bit past that. So yeah, looks like A, huh? It's up there in quadrant 1, isn't it? Does that make sense? That'll be in 15 minutes. So you're in the right room, though.
All right.
Good there? Is that making sense? All is good? All right. 615 degrees. They want me, 615. That's more than 360, isn't it? That's more than all the way around. So what they want me to do is convert that to something that's less than 360. How do you do that? Just subtract 360. Exactly. Just subtract 360. Whatever that is, use your calculator. Tell me what it is. 255, I think. 5, yeah, I think it's it. Yeah, 255. That's it, done. So it's just, if it's more than 360, just take out the 360. If it's way more, just keep subtracting 360s until it gets under 360.
So the 1.157 exact question, but like different numbers?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
just follow it.
Same number in everything.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, right. Yeah, I know it says 1.157. What that means, that's out of the book. It's number 57 in section 1.1 out of the book. That'll probably confuse you. Just look up here. It's number 15 on the Math Excel homework. Yeah, exactly. Good question. Yeah, it'll be the same. It'll be exactly the same problem, number 50, even by the same number. It won't mix up the numbers. So number 15 in your homework will be exactly the same, but instead of 615, maybe it'll be 512 or something. But otherwise, it's the same type of question, just with the same question number, but just a different value. Yeah.
Can you only do assignments that you assign to us, or can you do like tangent?
Yeah, no, it's only the ones I've assigned that are in there. You can grab a book if you want to do more stuff. Grab an old edition of the book. I better wrap up here in a minute. I'm always late. You'll never be out early. I'll just tell you right up front. And usually, I'll be like, at time's over, and I'll be like, hold on, I didn't get to da-da-da. It's the story of my life. I'll try not to. I'll try my best to be faithful with time, but I'm just telling you, it's one of my personality weaknesses. I don't manage time as I should, and then time starts to run out, and I feel like, oh no, I'm going to leave them high and dry. I better do these 3 more problems. But anyway, I'll just letting you know, I'll try to manage it the best I can. So let me just do this one, and then we better stop. Minus 775. They want me to convert it to a positive angle less than 360. That's negative, huge amount, like a bunch of times around. What should I do? Just add a bunch of 360s, huh? Just use your calculator. Add 360 once. I think it'll be negative 415. Then add 360 again. It'll be negative something 455, I think. And then add one more time. Add 360 a third time, and you get 305. And that's a funny looking 305. 305, and that's your answer. So just add or subtract 360s as needed on that. So we only got to number 16. The schedule said I was going to finish this section today. Well, that's because I went long-winded and all the other intro stuff. But we got 11 left. We'll do the rest tomorrow, Wednesday, and then hopefully cover all 1-2 as well, which is on the schedule for Wednesday. All right, we'll stop there.